Hi everyone, this is Carrie Cole with Side by Side Educational Consulting, where we work side by side with educators to improve outcomes for all kids. Today, I want to talk to you about stretching it. Stretching it is a way to add to your think time, wait time in a way that's going to get kids to a deeper answer. Let me talk to you about what I mean by that. So if we ask a question in the classroom, give a little bit of think time, maybe narrate that think time to get kids to participate more and get to a deeper answer. We want to make sure that once we get to the answer and start calling on kids with the answer, that we're not just stopping there, that we're stretching it. We're taking it deeper. How can we take that answer and go deeper with it? Doug Lemov says to be right is not to be done, but to begin. So just because you're right doesn't mean we're done. We're going to go a little bit deeper. We're just going to begin and get deeper into that idea of what the answer just was. So when we think about stretching it, I want us to think about it from three perspectives. There is non-directive, partially directive, and directive ways to stretch it. Here's what I mean by that. When we say non-directive, it's pretty wide open. So we could have a student that answers, and then we could say and, or tell me more about that. Can you expand on that? So that's just very open, just getting them to tell us more about that. A non-directive way to get them to expand on their answer and go deeper. The second way is partially directive. So when we think about being partially directive, it's just that. Getting them to expand, but giving them a partial directive in how to do that. Saying things like, tell me more about that first part especially, or how did you come to that conclusion, or why, what evidence can you find? The last way that we can get kids to stretch their answers is in a more directive way. And when we say directive, we're just more specific. That's all that means. So I could say something like this, perfect, that's the answer. Can you give me 2 pieces of text evidence to back that up? So I'm getting them to expand, but I'm being very specific in how I want them to expand. Another example would be to say something like, okay, great, what's the opposite of that? You gave me a great example, what would a non-example be? So you're getting them to stretch it, but you're being very specific in how you're wanting them to stretch it. One other example for stretch it is to say something like, add one more detail to that answer to tell me more about what you mean. So you're just being very directive in how you want them to expand on their answer. Okay, so when we're thinking about that idea of questioning and think time, we ask the question, give think time, narrate our think time, and then what we've added today is, after the kids give the answer, we don't just stop there. Remember, to be right is not to be done, but to begin. And the way that we're going to get them to begin to go deeper with that right answer is to have them stretch it. Okay everyone, thanks for watching. Remember, if you liked this video, to give us a thumbs up. And remember to also subscribe to the channel. We've got weekly videos coming out right now, and I'd like you to be able to be in on all that knowledge. Thanks so much for watching.